1,200 days without a single ongoing main continuity story is absolutely crazy. And never having a single ongoing black woman in main continuity is even crazier. So here are some black women characters that DC can use to stop the DC So White counter and hopefully stop the now DC Blackout that has started as of today. The first character I want to talk about is Marilyn Moonlight, also known as the Spirit of Vengeance. She was a small town girl from the Wild West who was actually inspired for her future 21st century self to become a superhero. When she died, she was brought back to life, and that's when she became the Spirit of Vengeance, with the curse that she would only be able to protect her city when the moon was out, and when the sun came out, she would disappear. The next character I want to talk about is Natasha Irons, the niece of John Henry Irons, the original Steel. Natasha Irons is a genius in her own right and built her own suit, eventually inheriting the moniker of Steel from her uncle. Of course, I also want to talk about Nubia, current Queen of the Amazons, sister to Diana, Wonder Woman, made by the same clay that made Diana, but raised separately, who has recently had a brief comeback, written by Stephanie Williams, of course. Next is Stella Maxwell, aka Starlight. She was a genius in mathematics, and when her teacher had an accident with a Tachyon telescope, she jumped in the way and ended up getting powers herself, becoming a human pulsar. Karen Beecher was a scientist who met and married Mal Duncan. After meeting Mal, her life changed when she built her own suit, became the hero known as the Bumblebee, eventually joining the Teen Titans. This is only a very short list of some black women characters over at DC. There are so many more that could be utilized. So I would love for you guys to tell me your favorite black female characters that DC has that you'd think deserve an ongoing book. I've actually already covered Vixen. That's why she's not on this list. But you can still feel free to say her if that's the case. Well, I personally think DC hears us and is listening, as there has been talk through the rumor mill of things that might be going on. I think it is important that they start to address this as soon as possible. I also believe in supporting our black writers and creators over at DC Comics, so support them in all the ways you can. And also, here are some other titles by some of the black women creatives that you can support on top of supporting any ongoing work that they may be doing at the time. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, a small spark can become a huge blaze. Anyone can make a difference. And I'll see you in the next video.